The first part was try to get them to feel the pressure, because you want them to really appreciate the magnitude of it. I don't think they should ever not appreciate that, but then once they do, then you got to get them to, you kind of got to tell them, look, it really doesn't matter, just go out and play. So you got to play both sides of the fence sometimes, and I think we'll be there, because these guys, they got a good confidence about them. I'm glad they felt that a little bit in camp, and hopefully by the time we start playing, they'll loosen it up a little bit.
Derek, how did the running backs do today?
A lot better. Both Torn and Marlon made some good runs. The statistics won't be too high, because some of the runs, I mean, we had a goal line situation, we had some 4-minute situations, but in the regular scrimmage, we were running the ball very effectively. And we're going to have to, if we don't run the ball well this year, we're not going to be any good. That's just how it is. So we don't have enough wideouts, we don't have enough experience at quarterback and receiver play to go out there and sling it around the park. So we're going to have to run the ball well, and we did. We made a lot of progress today.
How much do you think that was? Go ahead, Brent.
Do you think 11 play drives, 16 play drives, that's kind of out of character for what?
Very much so.
Is that
but
what
you know what?
This offense going to become?
We were wondering if we could do that because of our youth. But I look at the last 2 scrimmages. We had about 4 drives, 3 or 4 drives over 7 plays, 7, 8, and 9, and then this time it's 11 and 16. So, it's not the gunslinging big play. So I'd like a little both. We want it all. We want a long drive, and we want a long drive, and we want to go score, and we want to go score. But I don't know what we're going to be, and a lot of times I don't know what. It's hard to go. Is it the defense? Is it the offense? What is it?
When you run it that well, is that maybe, or you run it better, is that maybe because you've settled on some 5 up there and they're getting a little bit more comfortable?
I think it helps, and I think it's us calling and committing to run the ball. We get out in these scrimmages, and a lot of times we want to go chunking around and see what it looks like and hit some. You can be a little aggressive, but I think we treat it a little more like a game, settled them down, and I think it helps Tyler and it helps the young wideouts.
Derek, have you seen what you hoped you would see from these freshman running backs when you recruited them?
Yeah, I really felt good after the second scrimmage where they were, and then Tom got hurt, and so Tom's been on the shelf for a week, but he showed a lot, and I think what we're seeing with Marlon is he's a heavy-legged. It's all the freshmen right now are struggling because of camp. I mean, this is the hardest thing they've ever been through, and to his credit, he's pushing through and he's making some good runs. I don't think he has the juice right now that he's going to have during the season. So, so far, we've been very pleased with both of them, and we need them to be heavy contributors to us, and we need to get Tom well.